What's up, guys? Welcome back to yet another vlog. I have here with me Suwilanji, who's going to be walking us through this car of his. This car has really surprised me because, for the most part, it's a turbocharged engine, which I wasn't really expecting. And I'll let him introduce himself. He'll tell us about the car and probably tell us some other things that he's done to this car that I don't know yet. And then, yeah, we'll just go like that. I love this build already because it's just showing what people are capable of doing that we don't even normally see. So just introduce yourself for us and just tell us more about this car.
Well, like you said, I'm Suwilanji. This is my EP91 Glanza V. Yeah, it's a 4E turbocharged engine. I've got a small turbo there, obviously, you can see there. And
It's really small.
yeah, it's a small thing. It's a small
really
thing.
small. I think if it's not for the intercooler and the blow off sounds,
yeah,
I wouldn't have
you wouldn't
known.
know. Yeah. I got a simple blow off valve. I think it's probably like 4 years old now, because before that this car was owned by an uncle of mine, and then I got it off from him. It had bad it hit a pave, so the grill and the frame in front was badly damaged. I had to do a nose cut for it. I had to rebuild the first engine like 3 times, and it knocked. Each and every time I rebuilt it, it would knock. I reached the point of where I wanted to sell off the car. Actually, not too long ago, I was intending to sell it off again.
I'm glad you didn't.
Yeah, mainly it was because I kept on having problems with the oil pressure. It couldn't maintain oil. So each time I would fire it up, maybe it would run for a short period of time with good oil pressure. Then afterwards, it would just stop. So I had to get another block, rebuild the engine for the 4th time, and here we are. This engine is performing like very good as of now. I haven't.
Think, I don't know. Just tell me. I've never heard of a 4E engine, so this is like my first time. I really don't know much about it. Just what are the basics? How much power does it like make factory?
Well, factory like a 4E FTE would give you, I think, approximately 190 something HP to 200. Normal Starlet will give you a 4E, just a plain 4E engine will give you approximately 84 to 91 HP.
That's with a turbo in effect?
No, that's a stock 4E.
Oh, that's a stock.
Yeah,
okay.
A stock 4E. Then the FTE, which is the one that comes with the turbo, will give you about 191 to 200
Wow.
HP. Yeah.
That shows how much of a difference the turbo makes.
Yeah.
That's like 100 power increase.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
So with a few more upgrades, you can actually get to even more than 300.
But what are you aiming for yourself?
As far as I can get.
The funny part is that we don't even have dynos, so I think you can build, but you never even know how much power you make.
I would never know how much power I'm getting. But as for me, I'll just keep on adding up with whatsoever I can get to just give me more power. I'm yet to see a few people who can help me out with maybe just upgrading the computer box, if they can just help me with the chips and all that stuff. Yeah, and also looking forward to getting a bigger turbo in the near future. Yeah, that's if things don't change, because you can't really. But my plans are to at least upgrade the turbo, get a better intercooler because this one is quite small. Also, maybe play around with the gearbox, see if I can actually do a cut and join with another gearbox.
Okay.
Yeah, something that can give me.
What gears does this one have?
This one has
5.
yeah, it's a 5-speed.
Okay.
5-speed transmission.
And
Um,
your engines, this is, you said it's aluminum or cast?
yeah, it's cast.
It's cast,
Yeah,
okay. So I mean, but with a turbo, does it have like forged pistons? I don't know if these came with like forged
yeah.
pistons.
It just came with. I think everything that's here is original. Yeah,
Okay.
I haven't changed like with the
Or even the
pistons. I haven't changed.
intercooler, or except from the air intake, the
Yes,
wastegate. That's all
yes,
new.
yes. The only things that I got after importing this vehicle, after this vehicle was imported, was that and the air intake. That's it. The intercooler is the original one. Pretty much of everything here. And the color is something I changed on my own. I did the whole
Yeah,
thing.
you know, it looks the color, like, it just looks like this is how it
This is
came.
how
I
it
don't know.
came,
For
yeah.
me, who's looking at it, yeah, it looks like this is just how it came.
Yeah, I
But
know,
it
man.
really looks nice.
Yes, I had to do this whole thing because after doing the nose cut, I didn't like the rustiness that was going on inside. And I just wanted something custom, something that would match with how I was feeling at the moment when I was building the vehicle. And yeah, I thought of, I actually made this purple. I just got a blue and I got some red, did some mixing, and that's how I got this purple. It actually looks better when it's washed.
And you said you do this all by
All by
yourself, and
myself, yeah. Rebuilding of the engine,
I think we just have to talk about
the
this because,
bodywork.
to be honest, for me, if I just look at this, I'll be like, "What the hell did you do?"
Yeah, with
But no,
that,
this looks really nice.
yeah, thanks,
Yeah.
thanks. With this, I used simple cardboard.
Okay.
Yeah, simple cardboard. I just got some cardboard and made two stencils. This one here and that one there. I didn't have to go and measure from another piece or anything like that. No, I followed certain angles. For instance, I just looked at where I would place one edge and of the board. Yeah, mark it from there and there. See how the distance is from this line here to where I have actually placed the board to the nearest corner, and from there, with the angles of this here, I had to use this. That's what I used. I didn't get anything extra.
And that's the same on the other side as well.
Exactly. Yeah. I
Even was this also stock? Okay, this looks stock.
Yeah, that's stock. That came in like that. Yes, that I did that with this other side as well. I didn't want to go and do too much on it because, you know, putting too much of this stuff just makes your car look ugly again at the end of the day.
Yeah, but
So
overall, like, what are your plans? I feel like every car has a purpose as to why it's built. So, like,
yes,
why are you building this car? For
speed,
what purpose?
speed.
Speed, huh?
Yeah,
No,
I
I can
want
tell from the
to.
table. From the table, no, you really want to go fast.
Yes, yes, yes. I
And how
really
much?
want to
What's the rating
on the dash.
on the dash?
Uh, simple 180. At least that's what it says.
I like the speedometer. Oh,
Yeah.
the gauge, you know that.
Oh
You
yeah.
can even see the turbo mode. Huh?
Yes. Yeah.
This really looks nice.
The gauge there. So I have to have an electrician check on the wiring because after I started building it again, like this couldn't go back on, that wasn't going back on.
So I can see the airbag went off when you got
Yes,
into the
after the
accident. Huh?
impact. Yes, yes. It was quite bad actually. It was quite bad.
And then what
Mm.
color you want to go with the blue?
I think I'll maintain silver for now.
Okay.
Blue will be maybe on the wheels, just to match with the engine that side, and yeah, I think I'll go with blue. The lighting inside will be blue, definitely. Underglow will be blue. Yeah, because I definitely intend to put some underglow. Because I
And the
mean,
exhaust, is it straight pipe? So this is just like
yes, it's straight pipe, though it's not loud. I'm not sure why.
you say that because you're used to it. For me, it was loud.
Serious?
No, for me, it was really loud. Like, to
Okay,
be
yeah.
honest,
I really don't feel it's loud, eh?
I feel like everyone who owns the car that's loud says it's not loud.
Oh
But
yeah,
then when us listen to it, it's like it's really
it's
loud.
loud. Yeah.
Yeah.
So also customize the lights. It's just a simple custom setup I put up in it. I couldn't get. In case you're wondering why I had to just go and I couldn't get the originals because they're quite expensive. And then here we have our back.
That looks nice.
Yeah, yeah, that's my park. And then this one, the custom one, is also going to be my park. And this is how it works. So yeah, it's not really bright. So that's why I chose to put it as a park light. Yeah.
I think we're going through this project together. I think even forward going, I think I'll try and keep a hand on it, just follow it up.
And see how far it's
Yeah,
going.
how far it's going to go.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. I think the other thing is, I don't know, we can go for it, right?
I pretty much can go for a drive right now because the alternator is not performing well. So what happens is each time I fire it up, it's not charging.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can just maybe move short distances, but I think the next time we meet up, we're definitely going to go for a drive. The person I called to help me out with the electrical stuff didn't come through today. They were supposed to come through today, but then I don't know why he didn't show up. So
I
the
feel
next
like
time,
the
yeah,
fact that these cars are also underrated, because for me it feels like this is something that I built
yeah,
for me to just like have fun, you know, like not worry about anything breaking.
costs
Yeah, just
very
have
economical.
really good fun.
Yes,
You know, because I feel like it will produce the right amount of power where you don't need to worry. Like if
exactly.
you know, you can just flow it, go as fast as you can.
Squeeze in through any small
Yeah.
space. Yeah, yeah.
And
And
what plans do you have on the inside?
interior, obviously, I'll have to just call somebody to do the reupholstering on the seats. With the panels, it's a simple car, so obviously I won't have to go order or look for some specific panels for it. I can actually
I don't know.
just,
Like I'm really liking that vibe.
yeah,
I'm more into like gutted cages or gutted cars. I don't know. That's like for me.
yes,
I like that, but I like to where like maybe you keep the dash. No, I'm not saying that's what you should do, but no, that's what I think
yeah,
regarding the purpose of the cars. How do you want it? I love this. You know, you keep it. But I like how that looks.
this looks, yeah.
If only like you know, it's yeah. But I love
It
how that
actually
looks.
has covers. I just don't like the way those lines are showing.
Okay.
So the reason I had to remove all those panels is because I want to remove the dash. I need to change the dash. I got a bunch of them in the back. I mean, at the backyard there. So I want to replace with something that has got a sealed or closed patch there.
You don't want to go for bucket seats?
Uh, I wouldn't go that far with this car. Reasons being is because I intend to keep it for my son. Yeah. So if he wants to go that extra mile, that would be up to him. I can maybe just mess around with the speed because I obviously want to have fun with it as well. It will take time for him to get to the point where he has to get start doing all that stuff. So at the moment, I'll just do reupholstering. I like this seats to be honest, quite comfortable. Though messed up right now because of the oil and the rebuild that has been going through. So I'll throw all the tools and parts in the car for me to just get back to them as soon as possible. Each time I wanted to work on the vehicle.
But I
Um,
honestly love this project. I feel like this is also one thing that I would do. And I
yeah.
love how it just looks sporty. Like I think if you look at it, it just looks sporty, the sway bar
Yes.
and everything. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Nobody will know. It's like the perfect sleeper.
Yeah.
You know, at the robots chilling, you just
Someone
find you
just
leave
looks at you and
someone.
it's like I smoke guns, I just go on, I'll smoke it. Yeah, that's what I want. So, it's just, the, the valve is actually supposed to be louder than this, but it's got a leakage. This valve here, and this bolt here, the nuts, screws. So all the threads are worn out there. So I have to go and remove it. So, yeah. But I need someone to touch it with another bolt there so they can tie it there. And then try to attach it properly. Yeah.
Or something.
See, this engine,
Ah,
perfect engine. Perfect engine. Okay. It wasn't. This car moves. I parked it here running.
for real.
I drove it to this point. This car has got a perfect engine. The only cars with perfect engines in this yard are this one and this Albany. Yeah. Well, at this side of the yard, that is.
And this is a manual, though.
Yeah, this one's a manual. Tailing is not due to delay of payments of storage and labor, the vehicle was escaped. Yeah. You have to send the hot order because yeah, anyways, that's a story for another day. But basically that's the situation.
I hear this is like a really good drift car.
Yeah, that's actually true. The big James is nothing.
Yeah.
So I intend to build it for drifting as well. And this now when I boom case is not a problem.
Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you reached the very end of this video, I want to say thank you to Suwilanji for inviting me over, and I hope we can just continue following this build. And if you have any build that you're doing yourself, or maybe you like this build, you'd like to see it in person, feel free to comment below. And yeah, we'll keep following in it, and hopefully we can keep supporting him just to see how it goes and see how projects actually go, because I feel like we don't see the background of most projects. We just come and see the finished thing, like this looks nice, but what went in, like I feel like I appreciate builds more when I see them in the like first stage. You see like, oh, this is how it started out as, and then you see how it ends as. You get to appreciate it rather than just seeing it at the end, because people really start judging and like, maybe it's not even good enough. But when you see where it started from, you're like, yeah, this
It's
has
actually
properly
worth
been
it.
done.
Yeah.
Thank you much for watching. Don't forget to like, and yeah, see you in the next vlog.